we've got for you is, it seems like the linebackers this year were one of the questions coming in the spring. How do you think you and your unit have answered those questions in terms of just how to perform as well as the depth you find that you have?
I think we've been doing pretty good, you know. We're not having a lot of depth, but still finding ways to push through and get it done.
So what would you say it's been like for you and Matthew? Because I feel like with you, like you had games last year, but there were still moments where you kind of had to pick and choose, whereas if with Matthew, we didn't see him. And now it feels like it's on you two to make sure that everything goes well at that position.
I think it's not really big of a deal because with Terrence and Reggie, we just follow off their footsteps and just really copy what they did and had the success that they had, and we just show the younger ones the same.
How much did those guys help you out last season, man?
Oh, they helped me out a lot, especially sometimes with me, like just quick adjustments on the field. They'll just shoot me the word and I'll get it done. But I picked up along the way.
Was it the Florida game that you hurt your knee?
Chattanooga.
What was it like? What was the injury in particular?
It was just bone bruise, my left knee.
Yeah. You didn't play much in the Florida game, right?
Nah, I didn't play. It was like a game time decision, and really.
Was it the same thing for the Peach Bowl as well?
Yeah, I played a little bit, but yeah.
Definitely not the end of the season that you definitely wanted, right? Especially after how strong you started.
Did Matthew take him a little while this spring to get back in the flow after missing last season?
Nah, he actually started off strong, started off fast, making plays already. You can tell he's hungry to be back out there.
Well, I mean, there's kind of what we hear and think about guys like Matthew and Shmar and Josh Brown, but since you're around and next to him every day, what's kind of been your thoughts on all three in terms of what they've been able to bring?
Yeah, hard working. All of them hard working. Josh, he flies around the field. Shmar, real physical, fly around the field. Matt, playmaking. All just three ballers.
Where would you classify yourself in that?
You know, I get to the ball too, you know, but I say, well, we all playmakers, put it like that.
You just gonna humble brag yourself? Like
Yeah.
No, when you think about, I guess, this group of linebackers, I mean, has there been maybe a conversation about what the four of you can kind of do coming into 2016, or has that big talk really happened yet?
You know, we all plan to make a huge impact on the season. Whether it's on special teams or whatever, we just plan to be that group
Do you kind of
to
tell
make a huge impact on the team.
Sorry about that. Do you ever, find yourself out there talking to Josh and talking to Shmar and kind of saying the same things that maybe Terrence or Reggie kind of told you?
Yeah. Especially like with Josh, he been moved around a lot, so he'll have some questions and it's sometimes he like during the middle of a play, but I can't like really get mad at him because that's what I used to do to Terrence and Reggie now. So I just tell him.
Of course, with Josh being a freshman, he doesn't know, but you've had injuries where you haven't missed games. Matthew's had his things where he's had to miss the season, and Shmar had his hangups last year where he couldn't play. Do you three feel kind of do you three kind of understand like, okay, this is a great chance in front of us because last year it was an interrupted season. Do you feel like maybe this is sort of the year where it can be yours for the taking, or how would you describe it? Do you think this is a year for the taking for you guys? Because last year all three of you missed time, whether because of injury or something else.
Yeah, we've definitely taken advantage of this, even with us being a little banged up out there. So we know this is a great opportunity for us to push through and show the coaches.
Did you go into last year expecting to have the kind of year you had, or did you maybe even take yourself by surprise with how well you were doing at times?
I didn't think it was going to be that type of season, but I practiced that way. I was practicing that way. I'm glad Coach gave me a chance to show what I can do.
When did it feel like it was really clicking for you? Was it in camp or in the season?
Camp. Yeah, camp. Just getting a lot of reps and having just remembering the plays and stuff like that. Cause I was playing all the positions. So.
Did you? I know Terrence got hurt in the Wake Forest game. I know Reggie was working his way back from the ACL. Did you ever think like, man, I have a lot of responsibility this year, or you were just like, I'm just gonna go out and play and whatever happens happens?
Yeah, just go out and play don't look back, just go out there and play all out.
When you look at this spring, so much has been said about Ryan Rizzo. What's been your thoughts on him, what you've seen, and what progress have you seen from him from last year to this spring?
He's I think he got really good at blocking and his routes. He got great routes as well.
Now, when you look at kind of like a tight end blocking a linebacker, like, is it easy? Is it hard? I mean, how would you describe what he does in terms of his effectiveness?
I think his blocking, that's just even great. We came in practice today. He kind of got me a couple times today in practice. I can tell like he really improved. He really got better at that.
We heard the format for the spring game with the seniors drafting the two different teams. If you were a captain or a senior and you were in that role, who would you pick first?
I don't know. A lot of people pick Darwin and stuff like that, but I don't know.
Orlando, what's your excitement like to get back there for the spring game?
It's pretty exciting just because I've never been able to play in the Citrus Bowl because I never made the state or whatever. So going back to playing in the Citrus Bowl is like it's good. It's gonna be a good feeling, even though it's a spring game. It'll still be a good feeling.
How many friends, family members do you think will probably be there watching you?
They treat it like it's a real game. I've been getting a lot of phone calls saying how much it is to get in the game, all that. All the friends from back from Orlando, they coming. So
More than maybe a regular game coming up to Tallahassee, or just around the same? And how many would you actually say you think are gonna show up?
I know my mom, brother, and sister, they're gonna come, and my friends, well, they've been saying they're gonna come since it's on Atlanta. So I probably say like, I don't know, probably like around 20 something, probably.
Where'd you grow up? Were you near the Citrus Bowl, or
Probably like 15 minutes out from the Citrus Bowl.
did you go to? I know you said you didn't play there, but did you go to games or anything?
Yeah, I went to the state games and Kermit. I used to go to Kermit games when they played the Citrus Bowl.
So like with guys like Kermit, DeAndre, Jaquez, I mean, did any of you guys really get a chance to see one another in high school at the Citrus Bowl, or how did that work?
Nah, I don't think any of them made the state, but just Kermit, since that was his game field, I got a chance to see him play a couple times at the Citrus Bowl.
All right, we good?